So I thought I'd just check in with a bit more of an update on the Uber Carshare shutdown, some of the developments that have happened and what it means to the fleet and what the future might be. So a couple of things that have happened is firstly, all the equipment that's on the vehicle, so that's the GPS trackers, the lock boxes, the toll tags, about $300 or $400 worth of equipment on each vehicle, they have told us to trash it. On top of that, they've also said they're going to make some compensation payments. I can't remember what they called it, but severance package type payments for owners. So they're doing the average of the last 3 months worth of income and paying that out to each of the owners. And I've actually already received that payment. That came a couple of days ago and it was quite sizable. It was more than I estimated, and I also thought even when I estimated it'd be less than that because I didn't think they would pay fuel and mileage and all that kind of thing, but they have. So that's really helpful for me, but it does really bring into question what's going on at Uber Carshare and why such an abrupt exit. About a week's notice for everything. You wonder why they didn't have a proper exit strategy. They could have saved themselves all of these payments with no business activity. They could have saved the equipment. They could have saved a whole bunch of things. They could have preserved the user lists and the vehicle lists and sold them on as goodwill, but they've done none of that. Everything they have done says, "Move along please, nothing to see here," which of course makes you wonder exactly what is going on. Now, this is just my own opinion. I've got nothing to base this on, but it sounds like to me they've uncovered something catastrophic internally, some kind of legal or liability, tax, insurance issue that means not only can they not continue, but they need to dissolve the company in a hurry so that nobody can come after them. And that fits in with them pushing everybody away and not trying to salvage any of it for sale, because if they did sell it, then they would probably still be responsible for whatever it is they've uncovered. So again, I don't know. I have nothing to base it on. This is just my opinion, but it sounds like class action or tax issue or something like that. And it meant the end for them. I'm just fingers crossed hopeful that it is an Uber Carshare issue that they've uncovered and not an industry issue. It'll be interesting over the coming months and years to see if some of the other players in the market discover something that causes them to exit in a similar fashion. So what does that mean for the fleet? Well, we've managed to salvage 5 of them. 4 are going to DriveMate, so they've been approved. That's Sarah, Emma, Jewel and Slick. And then we've also managed to get Lexi on Camplify. Camplify is interesting because it doesn't have an age or kilometer limit, so we might try and get creative there, see if we can save any more of the cars. But right now, Murphy, Stud, Alex and Charcoal all have no home, along with Pug, the project car, and then Tracker. We did get a direct deal with the regular renter of Tracker, but unfortunately Tracker's cooling system has just not been playing ball, and so we've decided to retire Tracker as well. So that leaves 6 cars with an uncertain future right now. I haven't had any new bookings through DriveMate yet. We're still trying to work out that system there, trying to integrate all of the old equipment from Uber Carshare, see if they can save that, which would be great, but there's time involved in that. They've only just started opening the system now to take on all the serial numbers of the equipment. So we'll see what happens there, see if we can get those cars actually active and out on rentals. But the good news is Lexi on Camplify has already gone out on her first rental. It was the guy who was borrowing it when Uber Carshare shut down, and he was hoping he could have her for longer. So we managed to get her active on Camplify, and he has her right now. And we've been paid for the first half of that rental already, which is great. And hopefully Lexi comes home without any complication, and we'll see our first successful rental on the new system. So that's where we're at. Out of the 10 dedicated rental cars, 5 made the cut, 5 have a question mark. We've got the project car as well. There's a question mark over that now. But yeah, we are working the problem, and we'll keep working the problem. That's where we're at for now, and we'll catch you again soon with the next update.